everyone, this is Samantha from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I'm using a different camera than I usually use. So if you would please leave me a comment and let me know how this video compares to my other Copic videos. I'm trying to find something that works a little bit better because before the lines have looked a little bit blurry, and I'm trying to avoid that. So just leave me a comment if you think this video is better or worse. So today I'm going to show you guys some pastel coloring. So to get started, I am just going to go ahead and do her dress. I picked out a lot of pinks for her dress. They're all very, very light pinks. I've got RV quadruple 0, RV triple 0, RV 00, RV02, and I'm going to use a very tiny bit of RV04 around some of the edges. So to get started, I'm just going to work in sections, and I'm going to use the RV quadruple 0. I'll just start with this section, just lay down some very, very light pink. And if you hear noises in the background, I'm washing dishes and washing clothes. So you might hear timers go off and all sorts of noises from those two things. So I've saturated the paper with my RV quadruple 0 here. I'm just going to start building color. For her skirt, I'm going to have some darker up here and around this side, and then the lightest part of my picture I'm going to have coming right at the front of her dress where it would be the roundest. So I'm just going to start adding. This is the RV triple 0, so it's very, very light. We're just building up color for this one. Then I've got RV00. I'm going to build, I'm thinking, if I move my light over here, it won't have that shadow where my fingers are. Okay, so where the line is naturally, I'm just adding a crease. I'm just going to go down the line here, building color. Doing some little flicks where the fabric would be maybe bunched up. And I'm going to add a bit of the RV02, the same little places here at the top. I'm going to go back and blend with the RV triple 0 for this part. Do some blending. Blend out some of those harsh lines a little bit. I want this line to be harsh so it's like the seam in her fabric, or a fold. This one I don't want as harsh. Blend. I'm going to go back with the RV quadruple 0, blend even further out. We're left with a nice gradient going. And then got the RV04. I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny bit of that around those sides, and I'm going to really have to blend this part out. I'm going to go back with the RV00 and blend that a little bit, make it a little bit softer. I still want some bright, but I don't want it that bright. Just blending it out so it's not quite as bright as it is now. Okay. There's one section. Let's see how it looks. I like that. I'm going to go and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side here. Okay, RV quadruple 0. Just laying down a flat coat of this one. RV triple 0. RV00. RV02. I'm going to blend with RV000. Blend out some of that. And then RV000. Blend out even further. Make sure everything goes together real nicely. I'm just going to do a tiny touch of the RV04 where the creases are going to be. I'm going to blend that out with RV00. Okay, so that's going to be the darkest part right around here where the fabric bunches together, and I'm going to make the rest of it all just really light pastel. I'm going to just start here, and I'm going to blend out those lines that I went outside the lines with. So we're left with nothing really, really bright. You just can keep going over an area with lighter colors and get them to go outside the lines again. Okay. I tend to really saturate my paper, and sometimes the color bleeds outside. And sometimes I'm just not very careful with where I start my flicks, so I'll already start right outside the line and flick inward. Sometimes. This one I'm going to work with my darkest color that I'm going to use for this part is RV00. I'm just going to add it to both sides here to give it a little dimension. Then when I go back with RV000 and do some flicking here, I'm blending at the same time, and I don't have to go in and add much more color. Okay. With this part here, this would be like her slip underneath this other layer, so I'm going to do this part a little bit darker as the base. I'm going to use the RV000 rather than the RV000 and just start it out a teeny bit darker. And then I'll use a little bit of RV02. And blend it out with RV00. I'm going to go back in with the RV000 here in the middle. Make sure the middle stays nice and light. Kind of pushes the color back. Okay. Now for these little sleeve parts, I got the RV000. I'm just going to do both of these at the same time. Blending out that little pink I got over the line. Then RV000, I'm just going to add it right here at the top where her head would be blocking the light a little bit. I'm going to go back with the RV quadruple zero. Make sure I have no harsh lines. Okay, so there's her little dress. It's very pastel. And in my next video, I will show you how I do her pastel blonde hair. Thanks for watching. Bye.